Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I definitely appreciate all the likes, all the subscribers, comments, anything. I definitely appreciate you guys because that's going to take me far, and I definitely won't forget. And I'm just going to keep posting videos. I really don't care how many dislikes, comments. I just want people to hear me, even if you just seen it and just skipped right by and you clicked it. At least it's just getting that good information out there and getting it sorry, kid in the way, just getting it out there and getting the information out there and making sure women, men, anyone that needs the information, if I could help, I want to put it out there. So I thank you guys so much. You don't know how much it means to me. I'm just grateful. But today I just wanted to talk about mental abuse, verbal abuse, and physical abuse, which sadly I was involved in both of them. But I think that verbal abuse, I think it's worse than physical, which everyone, Jade, how do you think that? The pain has to hurt, but that mental, once it gets in your brain, it's no coming back from it. Once that person basically breaks you down where you literally don't think of anything else but those comments they said, and well, if they're saying that, I must be it. No, you're not. You're beautiful, and you're not that. So today I wanted to talk about my two experiences with verbal abuse and physical abuse. So the first one with the verbal abuse, I mean, it's just, at first it goes from, you can't talk to friends, you can't go to baby showers, you can't go out to the mall, you can't go out to parties. And I'm like, okay, well, he really loves me. I was young. He really loves me. And he just wants the best for me. Oh, he wants me all to himself. But no, that's the first step. It's isolating you, making you feel like you only need that person. So they're the only persons in your head, basically telling you everything that's wrong with you, when nothing's wrong with you. They just want someone to basically pick on, make them dependent on them, so you won't think anything else in the world is out there for you. So I wanted to talk about that, and I did. This was my son's father. I did want to talk about that. So basically, the mental abuse, it came from just the name calling, the breaking you down. And that, I think that was when I really was my lowest. I was about 115, 120 pounds. I mean, people literally seen, because I'm a goofy person. People see me basically break down and be sad all the time. They're just like, what's wrong? I'm like, oh no, it's okay, I'm fine. We just get in a little bit of fights. And as the years progress, as my son keeps getting older and older, he sees, oh mommy, you're sad. Oh mommy, are you okay? He sees the sadness on your face. And I think that was really the wake-up call that I needed to move to, oh, okay, my son's starting to notice it. He knows it's not normal. I know it's not normal, and I know I'm beautiful, God-fearing woman. God made me. Anyone that's dealing with that or think that you're not beautiful, you're not wanted, no other man is going to want you because he thinks I'm this. Screw all that, because you're beautiful. Men and women go through verbal abuse. People forget about men, but they do too. It takes a lot for someone to basically wake up and say, you're not going to do it anymore. It took me years. And people always, why did you stay that long? Because the thing about it is, people will have 10 people telling them, get out of this, you're dumb, but you have to want to get out of it. You have to see it yourself. You can't have somebody else in your ear telling you that. That's what happened to me many a times. As I started realizing it, hey, I'm not these names he's calling me. I'm not ugly. I'm not worth nothing. I'm not all these nasty names that I don't even want to repeat that he kept calling me. I'm not none of those. And I finally woke up. I said, I got a little boy to raise. I don't want him thinking this is okay to talk to women that way, because it's not. And I left. And it was no looking back. It was never no looking back, because as soon as anybody talks to me crazy or makes me feel like something, I'm not doing it. I don't care if I have to be single. Focus on yourself. A lot of women like, women and men, a lot of women like to be with someone, and so they'll tolerate it, just like me. I tolerated it just so I wouldn't be alone. Oh, he didn't mean it. Maybe I shouldn't have said this. Maybe I shouldn't have disagreed with him. No, have your own opinion. If someone's making you feel like when you say something that it's not valid and only what they say is right, leave, run. Especially if you have a kid, leave. because that mental abuse is something serious, and it's so devastating to me when I look back at it that I let him talk to me that long and that crazy for me to wake up. And I woke up really quick. I did. So I want you women and you men to stay strong. Don't let anyone break you down. What I really did was I listened to a lot of music. I started reading stuff. I started looking at other people's stories of how strong those women and men are that got out of people verbally abusing them. So it takes a lot, and I want to hear some opinions, comments, feedback. I will respond. I'll subscribe back, just to hear some people's things and how we can help bring each other up and give good tips to each other. My daughter's father, now that was a different story. So, and I don't mention any names. I don't say any names, but this is the truth. I don't care. This is the truth. He was physically abusive, and people say, oh, but you went back to him, for your kid. At one point you got to realize, whoa, this isn't for my kid. Why would I want to show my kid me getting hurt, physically, verbally abused is normal just because it's their father? And it's not normal. It's not. And for the person to think, oh, I didn't do anything, oh, she started it, oh, that wasn't my fault, having to tell people, oh, this wasn't a mark, this is nothing, I fell, oh, I'm not, everything's okay. When you start having to deny and lie, that's how you know it's a problem. When you have to start covering up things or telling people you're okay and you know you're not, but I got home and cried and I deserve better. That was a wake-up call for me. A little girl should not see that, because I don't want her to grow up and, oh, that's okay for a man to do that. He's just going to tell me he's sorry after because they seen their mom. It took a lot for me to get out of that. And I don't want to be involved in anything like that ever again. Mental, physical, none of that. Because I may not have even been here today if it wasn't for 3 men at a bar taking him off of me. And that was probably one of the scariest times in my life. Seriously. And I can't stress it, say it enough that you have to get out of it. It's not healthy for the kids. It's not healthy for you. Your mental health and your body health is important. And once you let that start creeping in, the physical, the mind, any of that, you will start to become the thing they want you to. Weak, reluctant on them, depending on them, making sure that you only need them because you're so broken inside, you don't know who else to go to. You don't want to tell your family because you're embarrassed. You don't want to tell your friends because you're embarrassed. But hey, it took me years. It took me years for both of these situations to realize I'm beautiful. Wonderfully made, and so are you. We are beautiful. We don't need people bringing us down. Men, women, anything. We are strong. We are beautiful. We don't have to deal with it. And you're better than that. So the next topics I'll be talking about is probably some kid tips, and I just want to hear different people's comments on this video that I just did of how you feel, how you handle it. Different tips that we could basically help each other. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll do it back to you. I appreciate anybody even looking at this. I don't care if you just looked at it for a second and skipped. I just want to get my story out. I just want to get my stuff out so you can know that it's not right and it's not okay and it's not normal and that's not love. If you have to be alone, be alone. But no, you're beautiful and you don't deserve that. So I appreciate you guys listening. Like I said, I love the likes, I love the comments, I love the subscribers going up, the views, anything. I appreciate you guys. I love you, and I will be sending on more videos, setting them up so we can get into more topics. Thank you guys.